Hey, it's your man Mac the Reactor, fresh out of the trash compactor. You'll know me by now. It's your favorite England-born, somewhat Australian-sounded Reactor. He's a big boss like Rick Ross. He goes harder than Slipknot. He's in permanent beast mode without even applying the cheat code, baby. He's so crazy. Listen, I've been reacting to a lot of Harry Styles recently, a lot of various artists really, but the reason I reference that is because recently I reacted to Harry Styles and Stevie Nicks live on stage performing together, right? So one of my older generation fans, I'm going to shout them out right now, and I'm sorry for saying older generation because I don't know if you wanted me to say that or not, but I like it personally, that's all. To me, I like that. I'm not sure how you feel about the title. So my man Mike I said Stevie is 71. Now I did not know this. So Stevie is 71. Firstly, she looked great on stage when she was performing with Harry, and secondly, her vocals haven't lost a step. Now, he's been in love with her since 1976, and he told me to check out Edge of 17 live in 1981. Now, I couldn't find anything that specifically said it was live in 1981, but I found something live in Chicago that looked quite old, had a lot of views. I don't know that it's 81, so I can't guarantee you it is, I'm sorry. But this is called Edge of 17 by Stevie Nicks. Now, I've heard Stevie Nicks' name thrown around since the day of dawn. I've probably even heard songs of hers without even really knowing it was Stevie Nicks. I'm not terribly up on it though. So what I'm going to do as a young generation fan, I'm going to listen to Stevie Nicks. I already know I like her vocal. Let's hear her work performed by her live in Chicago. I'm Mac the Reactor, about to put some mac on this cheese. From what I hear, it's going to be some wonderful cheese. And what's my man's name? Mike I let this white guy use his nice mind to react to this female who is about to sing quite nice live. That was a mouthful, man. Ooh. We getting some bongos? That's hot, bro. You know, you can't be mad at this. This man on the guitar sounds very polished. I would really appreciate it if somebody could tell me who this actually is. Please. And the part of my ignorance, you know what I'm saying? Part of learning is by learning. Yeah, this ain't his first rodeo. You know what I mean? He's playing the hell out of that. Not doing anything that you particularly would think was fancy. He's just so good at it. He's just natural. That's all it is. You know what's great about this, man? I'm sure a bunch of people are there for Stevie Nicks, you know what I'm saying? But what I love about it is that if you're a fan of music, you get spoiled. You didn't tell me this was 12 minutes, Mike? I'll do it for you. Hey! I wonder what year this is, because this is a great setup at the end of the day. I'm thinking it's not 81. Pardon my ignorance, but I just see all the screens that are built into the stage, and I'm just taking a look at the surroundings. It looks a little modern for 81. Could potentially be, say, mid to late 90s or something like that. If any of you all know, it's probably in the description, but I'm saying I don't want to cheat and go look at that. I'd rather you all talk to me about it, you know what I mean? Ooh, we warming up now. The aesthetics are great, by the way. Got some different generations in that audience. That's good. Yeah, this band has some support in the crowd, man. I'm the one that doesn't know. I'm the one that's like, I just know he's good. That's what I know. Oh, here's the Queen, bro. And let me just say, like, way to let the band have a chance to warm up with the audience too. You know what I mean? Like, you will often see bands, and I'm not going to name anybody specific, but the lead singer will come and just steal the show and take everything away from the band, right? Not intentionally. Sometimes that's just the way fandom works, you know? But it was good to see the band be able to warm up with the audience because the audience was there for that. That's great. Come on, Queenie. Oh, she knows she's about to do some damage. Don't you two play around. I know you're about to kill her.
White window, sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Just like the white window, sings a song, sounds like she's singing.
Now I understand the vocals here are being layered, but her voice on its own merit sounds amazing. And the reason I like to explain my reaction sometimes is hearing her vocal there. Now, I don't think I've heard this song because nothing regarding the song is ringing bells, but I've heard that voice before. So I'm wondering, have I been watching a movie? She's been a part of the soundtrack. Have I just heard Stevie Nicks but not specifically known it was Stevie Nicks? But this voice sounds very familiar to me. And I'm not just saying because I reacted to the Harry Styles video. I mean in general. Crazy.
And the days go by like a strand in the wind. In the web that is my own, I begin again. Said you're my friend, baby. You know nothing else matters.
Tell you what really does matter is that vocal. That's not an everyday voice. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out the band. Never disregarding the music. These guys are doing great. But Stevie Nicks is like the, what's the way to put it, man? She's something, all right? I speak profound thoughts all the time, and I'm here to say that Stevie Nicks is something, all right? That's all. No, she's the roach at the end of Cheech and Chong's joint, okay? There you go.
He was no more than a baby then.
Okay,
Well,
story here.
he seemed broken-hearted. It was something within him. Ooh, but the moment that I first laid eyes on him, all day long, somewhere out on the edge of 17.
All right, okay. So this is like, there's a story coming together here. I get it, right? So is the reason she's saying this is because this takes her back to 17? Or is this her, like, kind of going back to that moment and talking about it, like reflecting? I might find out as the song progresses anyway, but you'll feel free to tell me, because I like to hear from you all, man. And you know how it is with music. It's subjective, man. We all take different things from songs. I might interpret it in a way that Stevie Nicks wasn't even putting it out. It's just the power of music is that sometimes you just personally take on a song the way you take it on. You know what I'm saying?
Just like the white window sings a song, sounds like she's singing.
Yeah.
Well, just like the white window sings a song, sounds like she's singing.
Singing a white big dove on stage, my guy.
Well, I went today, maybe I will go again tomorrow. Well, the music there, well, it was hauntingly familiar. And I see you doing what I try to do for me with the words of the poet and a voice from the choir and a
I don't know how old she is here, but I just want to say beautiful. That's all I'm saying.
melody, and nothing else matters. Just like the white window sings a song, sounds like she's singing.
She was grabbing my attention for the moment there, as I just loved having maybe it was me late to paying attention to it, but the band was just coming together. I don't know if maybe I blanked out, didn't notice that earlier on, but oh my lord.
Like the white winged dove sings the song, sounds like she's singing it to you. Baby, who said it? When the clouds never accepted, when it rains, but the sea changes color, but the sea does not change. The sea does not change. It does not change, does it?
What an interesting way to put that, man. I wonder who writes these songs. I wonder if Stevie Nicks is actually the songwriter, because she's got a very, very interesting way of putting it together, man.
Oh, with the slow and graceful flow of aid, I went forth with an angel desire to please on the edge of 17.
Yeah. Do it, girl, do it. Look at what's going on, too, on the stage. It's great. You've got some violin just rushing, building up the emotion. You've got the scary trees in the background. You've got my man on the guitar here. I don't know what his name is, but my lord.
Just like the white winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing.
The thing I love about white doves that sing songs is when they sound like they're singing. Because that's great. When you're singing a song and you sound like you're singing, that's great. Because I'd hate it any other way. If you started singing a song and it sounded like you were performing a mime, I'd be worried about you. I'd say you've got a severe case of laryngitis. I should be hearing more from you. You know what I mean? I'm a comedian.
Like
You
the
know the
white
news.
winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing it to you. When then suddenly there was no one left standing in the hall.
That voice travels, man. I'm telling you.
Well, in a flood of tears that no one really ever heard fall at all.
That power in that voice, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my lord. I wonder if when Stevie Nicks come out, if a bunch of people just started rethinking everything. You know what I mean? Going, you know, like I'm just imagining all the artists that were out at that time. I mean, when did she come out, right? I mean, somebody said they were listening. Mike said that he'd been listening to Stevie since '76, right? So who was out around '76? I mean, the Beatles were already big and popping back then. I think Rod Stewart was already out on the scene back then. God, who else was out there? Either way, man, Joan Jett would have been like active around then, right? And correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't she heavily influenced by Stevie Nicks, or did they just come out at the same time and just coincidentally just had a similar vibe? You know what I'm saying? But man, I would imagine to hear Stevie Nicks when she first come out, and you're in that same genre, that same space, trying to move. Man, it must have been a tight space back then, man.
I went searching for an answer upstairs and down the hall, but I did not find an answer. But I did hear the call of a night bird singing, "Come away, come now."
Oh yeah, that's temptation right
Just like
there.
the white winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Baby, said it. Just like the white winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing it to you. Baby, said it. Well, I hear you in the morning. Baby, I hear you at nightfall. Sometimes to be near you is to be able to hear you. My love, I'm a million older than you are.
Yeah, she's holding her own on this stage, man. I'm telling you. You know, her vocal is again, I'm not sure if this was definitely 81, if it was possibly later or whatever, but all I know is that when I heard her perform with Harry Styles, vocal hadn't lost nothing. Here, amazing, because I get to hear her stand alone, you know what I mean? That's great. Not with dismissing the band, vocally standing alone. Shout out to the backup vocals, though. They're helping with the melodies.
White winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Baby,
such a great live performance, man. If I could just comment further, I feel like you'll need to know where I'm at. Is I'm just sitting here appreciating. Number one, you'll know I'm getting lost in Stevie Nicks' vocals a little bit. I think you'll know that. The other thing you'll need to know is I'm really paying attention to what's going on. There's a lot of violin going on. There's a guy killing it on the keyboard over here. We got my man here on the drums. We got my man still over there on the bongos. You know, we got my guy holding it down on the guitar, and it's just a whole situation, man. Seeing this live must I'm getting an essence of what they must be feeling, but seeing this live and like hearing it and having the music kind of blast out at you, especially if you're near a speaker, different vibe, bro. You knew my man was gonna do it. If my guy is available for birthdays, great. My next birthday, you're invited, my man. Just one minor observation, I noticed that the crowd are basically just like this. You know, like that. I'm like, what are you talking about, man? I'd be going crazy.
I know what it sounds like. Sounds like you.
That vocal, man. Listen to that. I don't know who my guy is here, but he deserves my respect. Stevie giving him something, you know, she can move. Don't let that long dress fool you. She's moving. Is this, man? Like, please tell me that I've got some of my younger generation fans watching this, maybe even seeing it for the first time like me. Like, please see it. Stevie going for it, man. You can tell she's really feeling the music. So my man on guitar, he's so into it. Yeah, there it is. Get it, Stevie.
I know what it sounds like.
I had to even let that distortion play out a little bit because I was just so hooked in that. And then the penny just dropped. I see the Edge of 17 Stevie Nicks music video here. Maybe that's what my guy meant. 1981, Stevie Nicks, Edge of 17. But I have no regrets with that, man. And my guy, I feel like I'm saying my guy because I do say that a lot, and you probably heard me say in this video, but I am actually saying your name, Mike, my guy. I really enjoyed that, man. I hope you really enjoyed my choice too, because I did think I was going off of your lead, and now I'm starting to realize you probably did just want me to react to the music video, but no regrets here, man. It was a little longer than the music video, but only by 4 minutes, so this is a long song. No regrets, man. That was great. Hey, I hope you all had a good time, man. Because it was a long song, I won't keep you all too much of the intro. I know sometimes people like watch a reaction video and they go do something. I know you can't watch all my reactions back to back, so go and have a good day, good night, stay safe. I'm out here and I'm going back to my planet of macadamia. It was nice to be seeing you.